This is the opening of the Wayans brothers. This might be just the outtake. Okay.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
Happy Taylor Tilton Tuesday. Welcome to the Taylor Tilton Show. I'm your host, Christie Taylor, and this is...
Hey y'all, good morning. Ooh, wow. Good morning. This is Taylor Tilton. Hey, Christy.
What in the world is going on over there?
You know what? I know. You know what? Let's see. My husband got in about midnight last night, this morning. And about an hour after that, I started coughing. And I'm like, what in the world? I'm not blaming him or faulting him. None of that. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that I'm like, where did this cough come from? So I do have a little trickle going on right there. But we're going to get through this show. I'm going to get through this show.
Yes, you will. Sassy Sandra Hill, good morning. Yes, it is a happy Taylor Tilton Tuesday. All the emoticons. Oh, girl, world famous in the building. Lavita McCoo, baby. What's up, lady? And everybody.
Oh, I got something to tell you about Lavita later. But go ahead. Continue, Christy. No, not anything bad. Not anything bad. But go ahead.
Okay, nothing bad. Well, let me tell you something. I think we just need to go straight into the Taylor Tilton Show is being brought to you by Christie Taylor Consulting, the Podcast Center, bumping 96.3 FM and Right On Radio, 87.7 FM. Classic R&B and soul. Can you dig it? And yes, we are open to new sponsors. So if you would like to sponsor the Taylor Tilton Show, be sure to hit us up. Yes, we are looking for new sponsors. And Tina.
Yes.
Recap, honey. I know that we are back to our regularly scheduled intro, the New Year's
See,
intro.
glory. That's probably why I'm coughing. That dust from that Happy New Year intro is kicking out the way. Like, it's gone. Oh man. But yes, the original intro is back. I'm glad to see that. Thank you, Christy, for restoring that old intro. Or our original intro.
Oh my goodness. Well, let me tell you something. I know that you're happy, and for everybody else, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap. Oh, Cora D. Garcia, good morning, and happy Taylor Tilton Tuesday to you too. She is really over this clapping. Weekend recap. Let's just get to it. I gotta go to the calendar. You know, I'm on sabbatical. I'm on sabbatical, and for those who know, on the last show, look at Sassy. Look at them. They're up here clapping their hands. Thank you. Y'all are happy, and you know, all right, Courtney Garcia, clap your hands. And if you are listening on Bumpin' 96.3, go ahead and clap your hands too. Womp womp if you're happy and you know it. But let me tell you, the weekend recap. Let's see.
You can say that again. Let me grab my phone.
Okay. So now, for those who have been listening to the Taylor Tilton Show for a long time, a certain person, aka Tina Tilton, used to chide me about having to check my calendar for the weekend. Look, we do a show on Tuesday.
You're right. You are so right. You're right.
You know, now that I'm in the later parts of the 50s and she is starting to creep up to the middle of the 50s, now she is understanding why referencing the calendar is so important. But I'm going to get to so I am on sabbatical, ladies and gentlemen, for those who, aren't concerned or just, want to know. And I am enjoying myself at a different home in Lawrenceville, Georgia. So that's north of Atlanta. And oh yes, Courtney Gar said, "My, how things have changed." I mean, somebody hit 52. It's 52, right?
No, I have not hit 52 yet. Give me a moment. Give me just a little more time. I ain't ready. I ain't ready.
I know you're 51, but I just had to go push it up. It's 2024. You turned 52 this year, so we might as well go and celebrate now. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that I had a pretty easy breezy weekend. So my girl Lisa, who I met back in the day when I was in my 20s in Detroit. Shout out to Lisa Broxton. Also, shout out to my girl Francine Walker. Those are two of the people who really connect with me when I was in my 20s living in Detroit, and we've been able to maintain our friendship. Francine is still in Michigan, but in the 90s, Lisa moved to the Atlanta, Georgia area and have been since the 90s trying to get me to come here, because back in the day when I was in the music industry, she was like, this is where you need to be. But I was kind of ready to exit music, and moving to radio in Memphis, of course, has been so beautifully good to me since 1999 until, 2019. Hi, checking in. She said, hi, ladies. Happy Tuesday.
Hey, mommy. See you soon. She knows what that means.
Yeah. See you soon. Okay, that means I will be seeing you soon today, Mama. But I will say that she has been trying since the 90s to get me to come here. And last year I had a turnaround trip. We ended up doing brunch before we headed out. Me and Lit Lovely Lisa had come down here. Lit Lovely Lisa, shout out to her. She drove all the way, honey, in the Fiat. Anyway,
wait a minute. That is correct. That's when you taped your car up to get home, wasn't it?
Girl, you ain't got to bring up the stories. Girl, we
you
were
did.
on that road. And
you did. You put some duct tape on that car. That front end.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And thank God some Black Samaritans, Black angels came and dropped by and helped us, because something underneath, there was the little flap thing happening underneath, and they also kind of duct taped that. So, that should have been my sign that the Fiat was ready to go in, but I kept trying to make her go further. Finally, I surrendered her. I let her go on bye-bye last month. But I'll just say this, because I came to Atlanta last year, Lisa was once again selling me on coming. So when I said I was going to go on sabbatical, I was like, let me just go, because I can work from anywhere, honey. As long as I have a laptop and Wi-Fi, it could be on the beaches of Fiji. I can do my work. So I decided to come here. So we have just been casually, like on Saturdays, because she works, for a high power company. And so the weekend is her downtime. But on Saturday, girl, we got a chance to, I got a chance to see around Gwinnett County. I'm pushing that because, I have learned I am not in Fulton County. I'm not in Atlanta. I'm in Gwinnett, in Lawrenceville, near Snellville, and all the other villes in Duluth. So it's like saying you from Memphis, but you really live in like Arlington, Collierville.
Oh, okay.
So you really can't claim Memphis. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna try and claim Memphis or Atlanta, and ain't nowhere near. I'm like 30 miles outside of it. But it's been really good. We got a chance to go. She needed to do some shopping, and of course that means grabbing some groceries. Oh, here's my friend. We haven't seen each other yet, but Darius Moore, he lives, I think he said in Smyrna, which is about 20-30 minutes away from here. So
last week Darius was supposed to have come and picked you up. Darius, where have you been? Because I need to see pictures of you two. I need to see pictures of y'all together, like not in that kind of way, but I've not seen. You know what I'm saying?
Blame it on me. I'm gonna blame it on you because remember I said Saturday was when he said he had Friday and Saturdays off. So Darius, I'm gonna come to your defense. Oh, he said she ditched me.
You can't ditch him there, Christie. While you're there, you gotta mingle with your Georgia friends. My goodness.
Okay, but my thing is that when we got out and about and running errands, just like in Memphis, the weather is tricky. It could be very cold in the morning, sunshine comes out, but then it's like as the sun starts setting, that 40-50 degree temperature feels real different when it ain't no sunlight. So by the time we got in from doing her shopping and all that kind of thing, I'm like, he called like, hey, you ready to go? And he said, Christy, Tina, she didn't have no time for me. I was like, hey, can we get together tomorrow? He's like, nope. So she's like, we got to do it next weekend. So we are going to get a chance to make sure we do those photo ops.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, Tina. So that's how my weekend was. And Sunday, I pretty much just kind of vegged out. Tina and I, we had a little, chit chat that we tend to do. But of course, she was out and about.
Well, that's a working chit chat, though. It's on Sundays. It's pretty much always a working chit chat. So yeah, we did do that, and I'm grateful for it. I still messed up some stuff, even from our chit chat. But I'll tell you about it. And I'll ask for your forgiveness and ask you to fix it for me once we get off of this podcast. But for me, over the weekend, referring to my calendar, let's see. Looks like a girl. I don't even know. I know I washed at Mom's house.
Wait a minute. Your washer isn't. You still didn't get the new. My doggone wash machine did not come through this past weekend. Well, I knew it wasn't. Correction. It was actually scheduled to come in, and notice I said the word was scheduled to come in yesterday. But yesterday was not a weekend, so I'm not even going to discuss how Maytag done forgot my washer and done put me on next Tuesday. I ain't going to tell y'all about that. I ain't going to tell you about that. Okay, don't tell. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I got a special message for you, though. Leah Douglas Wooten is in the building, Progressive. She said, "Thank you so much for supporting Reaching Back Inc. Reaching Back Inc. presented their Bachelor benefit auction. Ooh, I can't wait to get
it. I'm going to give you the scoop on that in just a minute, Christy. I got to tell you, because I promise you, I should hate you with that.
I know. I missed it. I missed it too. I didn't mean to ditch all the men, just Darius last weekend.
I know. I'm telling you. Oh gosh. And you know what? I can't remember. Did we talk about me going to the movie and seeing the movie Training Day? What? Did we talk about that last week? Because I don't even remember when that movie was.
Okay, wait a minute. First of all, I'm a little confused. No, number one, no, you did not tell you went to the movies. And number two, Training Day came out. Let me Google.
Training room. I'm sorry, training room. Training room. It was not day, so forgive me. That because this is a local producer, a local director. He had a movie screening at Malco Cordova. Matter of fact, it was Thursday. Yeah, it was at Malco Cordova, and it's called Training Room. It was so funny. It was one of those, as he said, a comedy drama. So what do you call that when it's two words?
It's typically a dramedy. So they put drama and then they combine.
Oh, drama. Okay.
It's a dramedy. Oh, okay. Yes. Sandra Hill said that's her classmate. Well, what's his name?
Oh gosh! Oh wow! Sandra, because guess what? I did see Sandra Hill Wilson there. We connected eye to eye when my daughter and I were walking towards the front of the movie theater, and I looked at her and she looked at me, and I'm like, that sure does look like Sandra, even though I only met her one time. But when people give you gifts,
Antonio Perry.
Folk give you gifts.
Antonio Perry,
yeah, that's right, and it was so good. And so when she and I connected eyes, I said, I know this lady. Wait a minute, this looks like Sandra. And then she said, Tina. I said, Sandra, and we like, you know how girls do, with the hugs, standing there in front of. And Antonio, again, the director, he was looking at us like, oh, y'all know each other. Yes, we do. And I had just met him, but it was really good. I said, okay, I signed in. I said, let me and my daughter go get something to eat. So we got some popcorn and stuff like that. Girl, hold on. Do you know a small drink at the theater is $5.79? Let me just say that. Let me put that out there. I don't care what kind of money. I don't care what kind of money I got or what kind of balling I'm calling myself doing or not doing. $5.79 for a small drink. Yeah. And do you know on the small drinks you cannot get refills?
I know you can't get refills at all at the theater. Now back in the day they used to let you get refills on the popcorn, but I know they're not doing that no more either.
Now I had a big bucket of that popcorn because Olivia and we shared that popcorn, but the drinks we had to get separate drinks. But oh my gosh, I think I don't even remember what I spent. It was over budget. I asked the man, "What you got for $2?" And he showed me a little cup.
water. Sassy
And it was
Sandra
a
Hill
joke.
said she said she met sweet Olivia. She embraced me so sweet. I know.
Oh
Isn't
yeah,
Olivia the sweetest? She
my
is.
baby.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. Keisha J said that's why you take your big purse. I know that's
You
right.
can say that again. Y'all should have taught me. But see, I was trying to support Antonio, but I guess by supporting Antonio was just the movie, not the actual concession stand.
Ooh,
But
yeah.
uh,
Back in
so
the
so here's the
day.
deal. Especially since Sandra Hill Wilson is listening, my baby was able to sing the hook of the movie the entire time once she realized that it kept repeatedly saying, "Don't touch my phone." You got to watch the movie. I can't tell you anything else besides "Don't touch my phone," Christy. not
Oh
not
my
you, but I'm just
goodness.
saying. Uh
Yes.
huh. And my baby started singing, and I looked at her, and I said, "How did you done picked that up already, girl?" But the answer to that is yes. But Training Room, you guys got to see. I believe it's going to come out streaming very soon here, so make sure you check that out. And don't touch my phone. That's how it goes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. You know I can sing. You know I can sing.
other than the right, Sassy said it's in her head. LOL. Yeah, so it's one of those songs. Okay.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
already is in my head. Don't touch my phone. Okay, let me ask you this.
Girl, she
Okay,
done clicked.
Antonio Perry, shout out to him. Memphis doing it big in the film industry. And there's a lot of people who are really stretching themselves in the space. Shout out to everyone who's doing that and just growing their, developing their craft and perfecting their craft. But
Uh huh.
question, did you all see anybody in the movie that, Kennedy? Did you
Yeah,
recognize any
Sam
of the
dropped something.
actors? Did you
Hold on,
recognize
I'll
any
make
of
sure
the
my husband all right.
wait a minute. All right, husband. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Sassy Sandra Hill, did you recognize any of the actors that were in the movie Training Room? If so, let me know. I would be interested in knowing that. Oh, shout out Jackie Braden. All right. All right. Show me all the emotion con. So super cool. I hope ain't nothing happening at home. What Kennedy doing? Well, I will say this. So part of when she comes back with her weekend recap, I will say that the Taylor Tilton Show is being brought to you by Christie Taylor Consulting, which is a full service media and communications training agency, also offering you all top level marketing, business strategies, and as Tina said, a little grant writing. And you can learn more about Christie
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Consulting at ChristieTaylorConsulting.com. Also, if you want like top tier audio video production, you are you're going to want to go to the podcast center memphis.com. As a matter of fact, I heard there's going to be a March Madness sale that's going to be happening at both locations. Get all the details, go to the podcast center memphis.com. And because we got 2 radio stations, throwback hip hop. If you love that, you want to go to Bumpin' 96.3 and check us out on the radio. And if you are by chance outside of the listening area, just go to bumpin963.com to stream us live. And if you want to listen to my favorite radio station, right on radio, 87.7 FM, classic R&B and soul. Can you dig it? And
You
of course,
can't have 2 babies in favor of one. Come on now. Okay, well maybe you can, but
well,
it's not very appropriate.
I know, right? Some people say, all my children are my favorite, but that's really my favorite.
Yeah, I'm telling you, done told the world which one was your favorite. That's all right. I got my favorite too. It's the other one. Okay, yeah. Back on Training Room. Oh,
yeah, go ahead. So tell me, okay,
yeah.
so now that you all know about these, Tina has been "Don't Touch My Phone" from the movie. Did y'all recognize any of the actors? I'm just curious.
For me, I am not sure if I did. However, I mean, now that I've seen the movie, then I would be able to recognize them now out in
Okay.
Out and beyond. But I really like the storyline behind that. I mean, they sound very similar to what we're doing or have done with the radio station. Like you put in all these hours and all this time and the finances that would justify at a typical job. It was not there to justify, was not there, but they put in those hours, they put in the time, and they presented a very unique and good product. You guys have to see it. Again, like I said, they really reminded me of us and how we have been able to launch these two radio stations with our team. Their team
Wow.
is the same way. Started at the ground, started from the bottom. Now we're here. So that's what's about to happen with them and us.
Okay, Sassy Sandra Hill said Lakeisha Stewart Brown. She was also in the movie Jookin, the Jookin movie. Okay. So of course that's another movie chronicling the creation, or I should say about the dance move. Well, let me not say it. Memphis Dance. Anyway, so continue on from Thursday.
So that was Thursday. Again, Friday, I'm almost positive that I did some type of running around, and I think I watched at Mama's house. Saturday, I'm gonna jump Saturday real quick. But Sunday, let me send a big shout out once again to my sister and her fiance, Amy Neely and Michael Todd. They both celebrated a birthday earlier this month, and yesterday we went out to have dinner, a birthday dinner with them. She chose, or should I say they originally chose Red Lobster in Wolf Chase, the Wolf Chase area. Okay. Why did Red Lobster tell my daddy that it was a 3-hour wait? We said what? 3 hours, girl. So we already knew that we were going to be at the restaurant at 2 p.m. Not a problem. Plus, it's not a holiday. It's after Valentine's Day, 2 o'clock. We should be seated at least by 3, right? Them folk told my daddy 3 hours. A 3-hour wait? I told my sister, we probably not going to be able to do that.
Wait a minute. Everybody's still eating them biscuits from Red Lobster?
I guess so. And them crab legs or something. I don't know what the deal was Sunday. My thought was, I said, perhaps they're short-staffed, and that's why they're just trying to make sure they have enough time. But whatever reason, 3 hours. I know what I'm saying. So we said,
Trevion Thomas, you're right. That's some tax time wait. that's some old school, government picking up government cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. We told my daddy, come on out of there. Come on out of there. We're going to Longhorn. So that's where we ended up going to Longhorn. And Longhorn said 1 hour. Oh, okay, bet. We go to Longhorn. And I walked in Longhorn, put my name on the list on behalf of my family, and Longhorn is right next door to Walmart. And I told my sister, since she was the one driving, I said, "Can you take me to Walmart? I want to pick up something I didn't get earlier." And we went inside of the store. I did not see what I was looking for earlier, but I did find. You want to know what I found?
I don't know if I want to know what you found. What?
Let me get it. Can you hear that? You hear that sound?
Don't you tell me, Brock's candy.
Yeah, what you said?
I know it's too early for peppermint. Don't tell me you got Brock's peppermint.
No, I got Brock's conversational hearts. Woo! And you know they half off, right? So I said, I'm gonna give me a couple of bags. I'm gonna get a bag for myself and a bag for for my sister. Then she said, I'm trying to get in my wedding dress. I don't want that bag. I said, oh, you'll eat some.
Oh, wait a minute. My thing is like for everybody who wants the Valentine's candy half off, go to Walmart right now and get your Brock's while they're still fresh. Don't be like Tina and put them in a box waiting to open them next Valentine's Day. Okay.
I'm not. We're going to eat these. We are going to eat these. Baby and I, as a matter of fact, Olivia and I, we've already delved into one bag. And you know what she found? Girl, let me just tell you what's on these bags. Now, of course, the Brock's candy canes, generic, just like in days of old. But this here is
Lavita said, y'all so funny. Keisha, I know that's right. 3 hours is foolishness. Okay, but wait. Days of old. Why are you saying it like that? Hey, Corey Whitaker. Hey, y'all.
Hi. Good morning.
Hold on. Days of old.
Why
are you framing it like that?
Because I'm saying like Brock's, the candy cane box or package has not changed. But this Brock's tiny conversation hearts package, it has stepped into the 2024 era. Let me tell you why.
Take a picture.
My baby is the one that pointed it out to me yesterday as we were eating it, watching Harlem Nights on TV. But I know. She wanted to see Della Reese get shot at her pinky toe. I had to let my baby win. But anyway, so the conversation hearts, girl, on the right of the package, there is a lady and a man kissing. You know, a little cartoon picture of it.
Okay, first of all, okay, Lavita, I love Harlem Nights too. Okay, first of all, let's establish that the conversation hearts back in the day, from what I remember, just had cute little messages on them like "I love you" or "Be my Valentine."
No, it does still say that. The little hearts inside of the package, it does still say that. But I'm talking about the outside of the package. My baby was looking at it and she said, "Oh, look, mommy, it's right there on the right side. And then if you flip it on the back, it's some more on the back." And I said, "Oh, these hearts have changed." Again, I'll say they have a woman and a man to the left, but they got other folks on the right and other folks on the back. And I said, "What in the world?"
Lavita said, "I knew Lady O was a gangster." Oh God! Wait a minute.
Girl, she was intrigued with their Harlem Nights, but for real.
Wait a minute. My thing, she said, "I want to see the Reese get hit." But wait, did she also peep in the packaging of these Valentine hearts? Now, I don't know if I want to go down this pathway.
No, don't go down. I'm just telling you, them folks on the front and the back. And I said, "Wow, look at these folks." Yeah. Okay, that's what they doing now in 2024. That's interesting. Now, I'm still gonna eat the Brocs. I'm still about to eat every conversation heart that I see that I want in this package. But I'm just saying, be mindful that just in case you got an inquisitive child in your presence, and they may ask you, "Hey, look at this.
Look, what does it mean, Mama?" Okay, so I'm gonna try to change the channel because that can get first of all, Brocs need to be officially our sponsor. They need to be the title sponsor of the Taylor Tilton Show because you need singing their praises.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you, move Kennedy, because Kennedy trying to sniff at my Brocs. Oh, no. You got to get your own. Get on, little doggy. Get on.
And that's the commercial right there. That's the commercial right there. You got to get your own Brocs. But candy of choice.
I'm telling you.
Okay, let's do this real quick though, because we totally did not really show love to Valentine's Day last week.
We didn't.
No, we really didn't. But we did express, love to those who needed the love expressed. But let me say this: if you could, for the sake of Power Media Solutions, aka Sharon Works, hey y'all, can you pull a couple of those conversation hearts out and just tell me what they still say on the candy, not the package?
Okay. The candy. Let me.
Whoa.
We got miss you. Okay. I miss you. Okay. Oh, and we do have this one, goat. And of course, I had to explain that too. My baby said, "Why is there goat on this heart? Why would somebody eat something that says bah, bah?" And I said, "Well, baby, that's a different goat. The goat on the Valentine heart actually stands for greatest of all time." And of course, she still didn't quite get it.
Once again, I think I want to go on past that too, because I ain't got no 9-year-old child. Inquisitive minds need to know. Because what's another piece of candy? I don't want to know. Don't be telling me how you explain goat to a child, greatest of all time.
I need to smile, sweet,
okay. Oh,
okay. And I can't see this one, but because I don't have my glasses on. But I tell you, whatever it was, we should have had some of these Lavita McCoo and Leah Wooten at this bachelor auction. Are you ready for me to tell you about this? Are you ready for me to tell you what happened, Christie?
Okay, so this is Saturday night.
I'm loving that you missing. Let me eat one of these Let me eat one of these hearts before I do those.
Eat goat, greatest of all time.
Okay. Yes, the bachelor auction was Saturday. At the Holiday Inn. I know I got one of them white ones. They're a little minty.
I never did like the white one. Oh, I ain't trying to say racially, but I don't like the way they taste. Spill
Oh,
the
I
tea.
do. I love that.
Spill the tea. Spill the tea. That's what Power Media Solutions says. Spill the tea. Okay,
Spill the tea.
let's set it up. Okay, first of
Okay.
all, I had the amazing pleasure of interviewing Leah Wooten a couple of weeks ago, about 2 Saturdays ago. Well, just know Leah Douglas Wooten, Progressive Realty, a maven in that industry of real estate, but she also has an amazing heart for giving back, particularly to the elderly. And
And she was smiling too. I saw she was smiling a whole lot. Let me finish eating these candy hearts while you talking though. Go on.
Okay, so
I saw you looking one. I saw you.
So part of her 2024 has been to, and she has established a nonprofit called Reaching Back Inc. And her team decided that as a kickoff to 2024, they really wanted to start off with a really fun capital campaign to start raising money for the nonprofit so that they can assist elderly individuals in our community with the things that they need the most. So being that I know Levita McCoo, I'm going to put it at Levita McCoo. I don't know who else Leah be hanging out with, but I know when she said a bachelor benefit auction came out from her team, I know Levita was at the top of that class. I know it.
You know, she's good at promotions, and since she's doing promotions for our radio stations, she's good at that. So I'm with you, Christy. I'm sure this was Levita's
I ain't gonna say she was
idea.
the only one, but I know Levita was at the top of the class when it came to picking out. Let's do a bachelor's benefit. Let's
you can say that again.
I know that, and the way that they were doing the campaign, which was amazing, and the gentleman who I know Power Media Solution, you sure right. I loved how they were introducing the men during their advertising and their social media campaigans. And,
they have some wonderful pictures.
Honey, when I tell you, I was like, oh my God. And
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you missed it, honey.
I was going on sabbatical, like, oh, that was the only reason I should have stayed. But I had to go and do what I got to do. But so I want you to tell me what I missed. Tell me about this amazing Reaching Back Bachelor auction.
Bachelor benefit auction, honey. First of all, I sound like the lady on Orange Juice Jones. First of all, it's 98 degrees outside, but it wasn't. It felt like 8 degrees outside. It was cold that day, Christy. Very cold last Saturday or this past Saturday. And I ain't gonna tell you wrong. I was kind of like a little leery because I know us. I know Memphis. I know us when it comes to the rain and cold weather. Like when you can see your breath in the daytime when the sun is out. Oh, you can see breath at night. So it was cold. It was cold. But, I was still hopeful, like, come on, ladies, come on through, because, again, this is for a good cause. But it was cold outside. But nonetheless, the event, the doors, let me put it that way, correction. The doors opened at 6, and the event was from 7 until 10, again, at the Holiday Inn U of M campus. Not a problem. So, I got myself together. I think I'm looking good. I done hopped in my Lexus and everything, and realized my Lexus was on a quarter tank of gas. And I said, before I get there, I'm for real. I said, before I get there, should I, get gas now or get gas afterwards? And I said, no, I better do it now because it's just right at 6 o'clock. And the event ends at 10 o'clock. And I don't want to be a woman in my Lexus looking good at 10 o'clock p.m. trying to get some gas. Nope, not going to be able to do it.
Come on now.
Yeah, not going to be able to do it. And so I pulled over to the tank and to the, thing, honey, and realized I did not have my license or my wallet. I left my darn wallet.
Wait, Tina, you just be selling too much. And I know we supposed to be talking about our life, but you ain't supposed to be letting folk know. Law enforcement may be listening that you didn't have your license.
Ain't you heard Drake? She at home now. I'm at home now. It's over.
But you accidentally left
I did.
your. How did you accidentally leave your wallet and ID?
I did because I changed purses and I left mine. You know how we do.
Mistake. Tina, I know that's right. Power Media Solutions. Look at everybody laughing at you.
Oh, for real. Yeah, she is. She at home now, for real. And so while I was at the pump, I called Melina. I said, Melina, you may have to, okay, do we have to pay to park? Because I couldn't remember. It's been years since I went to the Holiday Inn U of M, and I could not remember if we had to pay to park. And I was calling her to ask. I knew I was not able to reach Levita, who was actually the host of this bachelor benefit auction. I said, I'm not going to bother Levita.
Wait a minute, Levita was the host. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, Keisha J, you're right. She said, "Don't feel bad, Tina. I do it often. It's the changing of the person that messes us up." That's true. Okay.
It really is. It really is. And I called her just to see if we had to pay to park, because I was trying to make a decision. Should I turn back around and go home so I could not only get my license, but also get some money, get my debit cards? But Melina said, no, the parking is free. Come on. And if you need anything, I'll spot you. I said, good. Thank you, girl. Okay. I said, I'm on Highland. I'm coming right around the block. I got there, honey.
Wait. She said around the block. Then you was at Highland in the Central University District. I don't know if they consider themselves block. It would have been around the corner.
Well, okay.
It was a pleasure being interviewed by you. So you showing your South Memphis when you was in East Memphis. Go ahead. Continue on. Continue.
You ain't right. None about whatever you just said ain't right. So y'all know me. You know me. I love my sneakers. So when I got there, I did have to come up out of my Skechers. I had to change shoes. So what I've started to do is that, AKA, we have this cute little shoe bag that they gave us, that I bought it from somewhere, probably one of those regionals. And so what I'm starting to do is wear my sneakers wherever I'm going, and then I put my heels in my AKA shoe bag, and I take them with me. So that's exactly what I did, honey. I got there and I changed my shoes once I got into the inside of the hotel. And I did the right thing, because this lady that was walking in front of me, she was wobbling and her heel looked like it was about to get caught in one of those little creaks and cracks in the sidewalk. The little, and I said to myself, see, that's why I ain't do that. But she and I ended up riding the elevator together. I said, well, your shoes are cute, but I got on my sneakers. I can't do it. And I forget what she said to me back, but I said to myself, I saw you wobbling. I was right behind you. I saw you.
Wobble, baby.
I'll tell you. I said, Lord, mercy, now, please don't fall. I can't pick you up. I call for help. Help! Somebody come help him. I can't pick you up. But I was gonna be that courteous. But I can say this, even though I had on my slacks, I had on my cute little blouse, and your black business jacket, I was underdressed. Christie, Taylor, and Levita, and Leah, and Power Media, all y'all. I'm gonna get all y'all, because I felt like I was underdressed. Do you know that women came in there fresh and fly? They had on evening gowns, sparkling, glitter, sequins. Sequins. That's how we pronounce it. It's South Memphis.
Said Tina just low down. I know, right? See, she said she was gonna call for help though. Power Media.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna help. Unless I would have looked at her necklace and seen if she had one of them things around her neck, then I would have pressed the button for her. But other than that, no, I'm gonna help.
Hey, Trina Williams. Trina Weathers Boyce is saying hello to you, Leah Douglas Wooten.
Hey, she's saying hello to Leah.
Power Media Solutions said Tina log off. No, she can't go right now.
I can't do it, Sharon. I gotta finish telling the story.
Well, wait a minute, you gotta compliment Tina. You gotta compliment Leah Douglas Wooten. Said classy chic. You were classy chic, Tina. Oh, so you may not have been sequenced. You may not have been sequenced out, but you were classy.
I promise you. I mean, I wasn't. And even Melina was cute, but we came up in their Fashion Nova style. We did not have on our glitter and glamour dresses. I said, Lord have mercy. I'm supposed to be somebody's GM, and I got on my slacks and my blouse. Okay, all right, we're gonna make the best of this. So it was all good. It was all good. They were very professional. Even we were able to check our coats in. So I was like, okay, give me a number. My number was 29. I know my numbers from Saturday night. My coat number was number 29. And then they had these gentlemen, because we were VIP. glory to God, thanks to
Oh,
Levita McCoo. She made that happen for Right on Radio on Buffer 96.3 to be
oh,
VIP. And
Leah
there,
said you look amazing. Oh, so you better take
thank
these
you.
compliments,
I
girl. Okay,
I
good.
am. Thank you, Leah. This gentleman walked us to the VIP room
Okay,
where
first of
there
all,
was food.
hold on. Now you don't get okay. I was waiting for this bachelor benefit auction, and you talked about a woman wobbling in and your
I'm
shoes
coming.
and stuff.
I'm
So
coming.
this is the
We got
first
18 minutes.
man that you're mentioning. So can you give better descriptions of this gentleman, please?
Oh, he was just tall and light skinned.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You ain't finna get me in trouble, Kristen Taylor. I am a married woman. Do you hear
okay.
me?
Just
Okay.
tall and
Let's
light
see.
skinned. Okay, continue
Yeah,
on.
that's it. That's it. And so he walked Melina and I in our Fashion Nova attire. He walked us to the VIP.
Classy
And that was,
chic,
I'm not,
classy chic.
no, my store it was from Fashion Nova. I'm teasing, but he did walk us to the VIP room where there was food and there was water. And you know what? Again, for me, I was so elated because guess what? Again, what did I establish at the beginning of this part of the conversation? I did not have no money. I did not have my wallet. So when he walked us in there and I saw this plethora of food, I'm like, glory to God, you do love me. I have free parking, I have free food, and I have free water. This is amazing. I'm good. This is good. I'm already having a great time. We even met this amazing lady that
Lavita said it was free. LOL. Ooh, wait a minute.
yes.
Oh, we got a snitch in the room. We got a snitch in the room. Courtney Garcia said, "Yeah, you might use it because I'm sure gonna snitch Tina." Ooh, wait a minute. Darius Moore said you got to worry about Christie setting you up.
I think I'm lost.
Descriptions of the gentleman. Go ahead,
She just,
continue on.
yeah, she just wanted a description.
Tall and
But
light
we
skin.
did meet this amazing lady though that sat next to us, or stood next to us at the VIP table. And matter of fact, I did get her name and number. She's going to be at our women's conference in March, but we'll talk about that a little later. And I wanted to kind of hurry up and eat because I didn't know when I had to go up to speak. I know Levita told me that you'll be coming on stage and you'll be speaking on behalf of the on behalf of the stations, but I didn't know when that was going to happen. So I'm like, all right, Melina, let's head on to our table. And we saw this beautiful, amazingly glowing, light-skinned lady that had Goldilocks hair, and this lady said, "Hey y'all, we looked, huh? Lavita, is that you?" Oh my goodness. Even Lavita had on sequences. I saw a sequences jacket.
All of them, all the sequences
Yes,
is on. Wait a
yes.
minute, Keisha J, you have a very important point. She said, I was about to say, you're going to have Levita describe the men folk. So, Levita, I'll be calling you shortly after the show. Awesome. That's
I'm
right.
describing Lavita right now. Let me,
Wait a minute. Levita said, because I look like a boy 365 days out the year. I ain't going to say you look like no boy now. I ain't going to say that.
No, exactly. Not a boy at all. But I've personally never seen Levita out of her glasses. So she didn't have her glasses on. And then I've never seen her hair pent up. Her hair is normally long, and so I've never seen that style. And then her face was beat. And I ain't talking about North Memphis beat. I'm talking about like makeup beat. I'm like, Levita, you look so pretty. And like for real, I didn't recognize it. It took me a couple of blinks to say, that's Levita. So Vita, honey, you looked gorgeous. And I just want to tell everyone listening, you looked amazing. You looked gorgeous. And as a matter of fact, not only was her appearance gorgeous, but when she hit that stage, when the comedian Rob Love announced her and she came on that stage, she lit that stage up. And I said to myself, no better host of this bachelor event. No better one, because her mom was there.
Well, ooh, thanks. She said, thanks so much. Lavita, I'm going to call for the recap, baby. I need to know what the men looked like because Tina can't say what they look like. Go ahead, continue on.
Well, I can say this. I have never, ever in my life been to an auction before. Not even not a NAN auction. So for me to have my first auction to be a male bachelor auction, I almost felt like I needed to clutch my pearls, as you said in one of the previous podcasts. Let me clutch my pearls. No, these men were not.
Hold on. Now, okay, Keisha J said, yeah, she was gorgeous. I saw those pictures. Oh, Lavita said her mama had 2 tables. Ooh, mama wasn't scared to look at it.
I promise you.
Now, my question is did they treat it like a strip club or a bachelor's benefit auction?
No. It really was treated like a bachelor's benefit auction. It really was. So it was very decent and in order. And now I'm gonna say,
thank you, Lavita. Lavita said the men's was fine. That's all I need to know.
I ain't gonna tell you wrong. Now I know my husband is in the other room listening, and he may be. Hey, they were, but I still came home because see, Tina's got a man at home. Yeah. I'm like Shantae Moore up in here, but.
Wait a minute, Doris and Christie, this ain't all the Queen's men. Hush your mouth. Go ahead, Tina.
but I'm finna get on. I'm finna get on Lavita, Leah, and Power Media one more time for not telling us that these men's was gonna start out at $100. I ain't know nothing about this because again, this was my first time. I am a bachelor auction virgin, so I had no idea what this was. And even Melina said, "Well, I brought a 20." We like, "Oh, you got $20, you got 20." And I left my wallet at home altogether, so I was not able to even bid anyway.
Cash App.
Yeah, y'all silly. I didn't have that. Oh, Cash App on my phone. Oh, girl, I didn't even think about that. I promise you, I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking about what could I, what are they going to, slide your card and pay for your man or whatever. But $100, y'all didn't tell us that. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, did Leah mention that during your interview with her? Because I knew nothing about no $100 starting out at $100.
Wait a minute, Leah just chimed in and said, "Ladies, we did not have any $20 men."
You can say that again, because the bid started at $100, and every man got placed somewhere. Every man got a woman to flag her little card number. Like Lit Lovely Lisa had number. Ooh, dog, I can't remember. Okay, and then I know Melina had number 100, and then I had 101. And I told him, I said, "Can I get a 96 flag, please? I don't need no, or 87. I don't want no 101 flag. I need a 96." I call them flags, but what you call it, Lavita? What you call the thing that you fan with and show the numbers on? Them.
That paddles. Yeah, the bidding paddles.
A paddle. Okay, yeah. Paddle. Yeah.
He said you wouldn't bid no way unless Sam was in the auction. I know that's
you
right.
So right. You can say that again. You can say that again.
Power Media Solutions at these last $2. Get that.
I just did not know, because I'm trying to tell you, we were whispering amongst each other like, "Oh, what you bring? I got $20. You got 20? I ain't got it. I ain't know it was gonna be $100. Start at $100. But there were men, Christie, seriously.
That's
good. It was good. There were men of all ages, and when I tell you, I believe they had Lavita put in the chat how many men there were. There were about, I believe, because they had 2 halves, about 30. So I think 15 were in the first half, and there were 15 in the second. Every man received a bid and auction, at least a minimum of $100.
She said 30. Wow.
30. Okay, really, that's what I said. Mm-hmm. It really was good. And
my thing is this, hold on. Even though Sam is listening in the other room, did you see a gentleman that would have been a good match for me that I could have bidded on?
Yep. If you would have had your $100 or more, I would have told you. I would have elbowed you and said, "Get that one. Go get that one." When I tell you, these men, Christie, these men, again, they were from their 20s to 70 something. Even the 70-year-old, even the 70-year-old, he had on this little cowboy hat. And this 70-year-old lady, matter of fact, the same lady that was at the table with Melina and I in the VIP room, honey, she had already told us she was late 60s and was a previous detective. She was, when she was working, she was a private detective. When she saw that man come out and Lavita McCool mentioned that man had a wrench, girl, that lady stood up, was like, "Woo!" and she was fanning her paddle or whatever, and everybody just kind of laughed at her. But at the same time, what happened? She got her man, and like
What
Levita
you
said,
said?
come get your man. And she
What
walked
you
up to that stage and she held her arm out. You know how men do, like back in the
Yes.
20s when they help the woman and hold their arm out. Yeah, she did her arm like that to him, and they walked. No, I'm sorry, they strutted back to the back room. Now, what happened after that when these women bidded on these men? I have no idea because I stayed planted at my table. I stayed planted at my table looking. But when what was the most impressive to me was that many of these men, not only were they attractive from their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, not only were they that, but they owned investment properties, they owned penthouses, they were multi-million-dollar sellers. Like I said, the 70-year-old man had a ranch. These ain't just no grocery store workers. These men got some stuff going on. And I had no idea that they even existed here in Memphis, Tennessee, that there were so many of them. Hold on. I know I'm getting myself all revved up now because I'm recalling what happened that day.
Well, while you catching your breath, Leah said we are already planning next year's event. That's right, Keisha. A wonderful way to raise good money for a great cause. All right. She said, praise God. I mean, that's right. God is able. Levita said, grateful for great and amazing photo booth 360 for the photography. Oh my God. So I
missed that. Oh, yeah, I missed that part. But what I did see, honey, there was one particular gentleman out there. He walked out there and these two women were going at it, Christy. When I say going at it, keep in mind, Levita said the bid starts at $100. And then one lady raised her paddle. And Levita said $150, paddle. $200, paddle. $250, the other lady, paddle. $300, paddle. $350, the other lady raised her paddle. $400, paddle. The other lady, Levita said $450, the other lady, paddle. $500, paddle. The other lady, $550, paddle. $600, paddle. And they were like at it, like you are not getting this mane. And I said, girl, all those women, and that was the first one that they acted like that on. So all of us women were like,
Levita said that was Frankie J. Anderson of 111 Madison, who has a real swanky spot around the corner from the podcast center on downtown.
Oh, no wonder.
They said Frankie, my mind.
The girl, what you said, girl, because that lady who won and bid it and won the $600 bid on him, honey, she walked away. You know how you black girl poke your lips out like, he mine. You ain't getting that one. And I said, oh my gosh, this was fierce. I don't know what that happened here.
Now, I do know, Tina, that when I interviewed Leah, she said not only would you, when you auction, when they would bid and receive a date with the person, that oftentimes that gentleman would actually give you a peek into the way they do their business. So you weren't just going on a sit down and let's have dinner date, that you would actually get a chance to like spend a day in the life of that person. So whoa.
I did hear some of them say that, but I was listening mostly to Levita saying of how they intend to wine and dine those women. And I said, I need to take some notes and send this one home. I need to text this one.
Yes, oh boy. They said they had the cream of the crop, Tina.
Yeah, yes, the cream of the crop in Memphis. Again, keep in mind these guys are from their 20s. There were some 20-year-olds, and of course, I'm hunching Melina to my left, like Lena. But then again, Lena's 30, so she said, "Yeah, they too young." I said, "Okay." But when them 30-year-olds came out, there you go. Lisa, 40-year-olds came out, there you go. So yeah, you should have seen me. I was pointing at them, trying to get them to raise their paddle. But because we only brought $20, we wasn't getting nowhere. So Leo, Levita, Power Media Solutions, y'all got to do better next time. Tell us how much money this is.
Well, Leah has already said, get your coins together. February the 15th, 2025 is the next date. So y'all go ahead and lay away y'all money. Y'all need sound like y'all need to have about $1,000 ready, because if girls are fighting like that and made it to $600,
you can say that again.
Jay Anderson, y'all.
You can say that again, and let me say these a couple more points. One bachelor, of course, we all know him because we watch the news. Jeremy.
Joey?
Huh? No. Oh Lord, Levita, what's his name? Levita, put it in the thing, girl. The news anchor.
That's what Levita said. Get y'all money together. That's what y'all need.
The news.
What's his name? Levita, give us his name.
The guy on the news.
She said Jeremy. Oh, hold on. Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy Pierre. Yes. That's it. I only watch the news on Friday, so I don't know him by heart.
Right.
But Jeremy Pierre, yes, he was one of the bachelors, honey. He came out there doing his Greek stuff. I think he's a nope, I don't want to say what he was. Whatever he was, I know he's Greek. And he came out doing his Greek stuff, and the girls all cheering and women cheering. Honey, guess how much Jeremy got auctioned for? $500. I ain't gonna even let you guess. $500, because we're up against time. $500. This lady was on him, but she was going back and forth with one particular lady too. But there was this one gentleman though. Before we wrap up, there was this one gentleman.
They said he $500. He was an Omega.
Okay. Yep. Child, he came out there stepping, and this lady, she knew, and she is so funny because I could hear her chattering the whole time that the bachelor auction was going on. That she was talking about the other men, and I was thinking to myself, why don't you bid on the man and hush your mouth? Could you bid on somebody? Just hush your mouth. But I didn't know that she was waiting on Jeremy, honey, because her flag went up as soon as I keep calling them flags. But it went up as soon as he came out. Bloop, then another lady, bloop, then her, bloop, another lady, bloop, then her, bloop, and she ultimately won and got Jeremy for the 500. Yes. And then she went in her wallet then. Huh?
Wait a minute. So Leah, okay, so we see that the Power Media Solution, real quick, she said y'all need to get along. Y'all need to get along.
We need to get along. We don't need no loan. We just need to know what it costs. Now we know what it costs. But when I tell you, Christie, Levita, you got to tell me who this was. That this one older gentleman, salt and pepper, dark skin, very attractive. I must admit, kind of short. But I believe he was in his 40s or 50s. Honey, when he came out, Levita didn't even get a chance to call the bid out yet. Many women, I would say almost 10 women stood up. And then somebody started barking. Child, heard the women, woo, 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 woo. I said, oh, Lord, we got some barking bachelorettes in this building. And I giggled to myself because I said, now these men know what it feels like to be like when they walk into a room, then now they're the meat. Typically, the women are looked at and viewed as, oh, they're just staring at us like we some meat. Well, today, today, bro, you the meat.
Wait a minute. Tina, they said Carlton Govin. Lisa Williams said Carlton Govin. What does he do? She said,
I have no idea, honey, but them women stood up and them women got the barking. Like, I was about to say, who let the dogs out? Roof, but honey, no, them women, I said, wow. Oh my gosh. Now, I forget how much money he went for, but nonetheless, it's going to be some competition.
Hold on, they said, okay, so Power Media Solutions, them Cougars was in the house. Also, Carlton Govin owns a mortgage loan company. He's an Omega, and they say he is fine. And he went for, and then Barbara Mitchell said, had to have been Carlton Govin. Ooh, so even his reputation precedes him. Lavina he said he went for $550. Now, so wait a minute. The older gentleman went for $600. Who went for $600? Frankie?
The one that that Levita said earlier. I don't know what he does or what he did, but still.
He owns 111 Madison. And so are those the two top ones that went? God,
yes, ma'am. I think there was one more 600, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm just giving you the rundown of when these women started to bark and how 10 of them stood up before the bidding even started. And I'm just, of course, Melina and I and Lisa, we're looking at each other like, who is this? Now he is attractive, but who is this? And why are the women already after him? But honey, it was no shame in his game. Now some other guys that were walking the stage, it was kind of funny because they did seem like they were somewhat bashful because yes, you got these women looking at you and again today you're the meat.
Yes,
we're like,
yes.
let's get them, girl. But but it was really fun. So next year, Christie Taylor, make sure you catch it. We gotta go. I ain't even get my word in. Y'all just be blessed. We gotta go.
We gotta go. Well, all I'm gonna say is, who let the dogs out?
Woo, 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 woo. Oh, Kennedy, your turn. Lord, she's asleep in that bed. Never mind. She's asleep. So
thank you so
y'all,
much for hanging out with us today.
That's
y'all.
right.
Really
Share that.
Thank you, Leah Wooten. For all that you do. Congratulations, fine men. Great. And she said, fine men is the word. That's the word up. Fine men. So shout out to Reaching Back in their very first Bachelor benefit auction. Ladies, get ready for next year, February the 15th, 2025. Have your money ready.
Done deal.
Done deal. All right, y'all. Have a great Tuesday.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.
For the biggest, that's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest, that's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest, that's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest, that's a